Hey babe, welcome to Extra. So, let's do my empties. I actually have some of my empties on my actual table because I could not fit them all. I couldn't carry that thing because it was like leaning against the wall. So, let's go through these empties. A lot of them are gonna be skincare, not as much makeup, unfortunately, but let's get through it. I do have this little big ass bottle of deodorant. I use this liquid deodorant for a small business in Houston. It's called Source Vital Apothecary, and it's really good. It's really strong considering it's a liquid. It's completely clear, it doesn't stain my clothes, and it's really easy to reapply. But I sweat a ton. And I live in Texas. It is hot as shit here, and this honestly really works. So if you're interested in a small business, it is cruelty free and it's also natural. So that goes. Oh, wrong place. I do have one of my little perfumes right here. I'm having a really hard time with the one that I'm currently using from Scentbird because the little nozzle is like broken and it doesn't like spray, like nothing. I wish there was a way to like you could like unscrew it and I could just put this other one in that one. I'm gonna play with that and see if there's something I can do, but there's that. Oh, by the way, this is the scent Confessions of a Rebel Fruit Fetish. It was really cute. It wasn't my favorite, but it was really cute. I finished the Light on Serum Centella plus Vitamin C from Beauty of Justin. I probably won't repurchase this one just because it was okay. I think I like the one from The Ordinary better. Talking about The Ordinary, I do have their sunscreen right here. I think they were trying to do a Super Goop. It is not Super Goop. Let me tell you, it doesn't quite leave a white cast, but I use this one to go on like workouts, on my morning walks and runs and whatever, and my sweat would turn white. And it would like drip white. And my boyfriend one time told me, like, you looks like you have a white mustache. And I was like, oh fuck. So I wouldn't repurchase it. It's also a little thicker than the Super Goop one. It worked really well under makeup though. I wore it only like twice under makeup. It was okay. I won't repurchase it, but it was okay. Another sunscreen that I finished is the one from Beauty of Justin. I remember I told you guys before that it was peeling. I figured it out. It was because I was mixing this. I would put my niacinamide in the morning and then put this one on top, and that's what it was causing the peeling. I moved my niacinamide to the evening. No more peeling. So we're good on that. I did finish this one little right here from Rare Beauty. Beauty of Justin moisturizer. I think it's because of my nails, but I couldn't get, if I didn't have fake nails I probably could get the rest of it, but I do have fake nails, so I can't do it. Okay, another nail set. This one is from BT Art Box, and you can't really tell from these, but it was so beautiful. It was honestly gorgeous. It had like these little cow details. It had like flowers. I think you guys have seen it in a few videos. It was gorgeous. So I did finish this one. I also used this one from Glamnetic, which is like it was like a white glittery. I was expecting this glitter to like fall off. The glitter stayed on, and I obviously have like red pigment on my hair, and I do gloss it pretty. I put red glosses instead of actually putting dye in my hair because the dye is too heavy for my curls. And my nails never turned red. If they did, I could just like wash it off and the glitter stayed on, so that was pretty impressed with that. There's another Glamnetic stick that I used for Vegas, and I'm pretty sure I left it downstairs because it's not here. I did finish it. I will just include it in the next one. It's fine. Oh, I do have another one from Beauty of Justin. This is their eye serum. It's fine. I have from The Ordinary, I have that Moroccan Argan Oil, which I did realize that they discontinued Moroccan Oil from their line, which I'm very disappointed by because it's my favorite, but it is what it is. Hyaluronic acid. I keep repurchasing this one. Ooh, please tell me that didn't crack. It didn't. It didn't. Okay. I have another perfume. Oh my god. There you go. And this one is Confessions of a Rebel again, and it's called Bitch Please. I can't quite remember. I think I really like this one. But anyway, we got two perfumes. We also have the Makeup Melting Cleansing Balm from e.l.f., which I really enjoy, and I use it all the time. So yeah. You'll see multiple bottles of those on my empties for the end of the year. I have this little sample, which is a Radiance Body Lotion. I didn't like it. It smelled okay, but it was interesting because it had like glitters in it, and it like the pearls were a little too strong, you know, and it was too heavy. It smelled nice and it was like soft to the touch, but I didn't quite like that. I think almost everything else is... Oh, I have a few things to declutter. Let's talk about that. I am decluttering this makeup brush right here. It's time to go because it's scratchy and it hurts my eyeballs. And I don't want to scratch my eyeballs. So I'm going to throw it in the trash. I have this sponge from... Real Techniques. There you go. Which has been with me for a while, and it is beat the fuck up, and we're calling it quits. We had a good run and it's time to go home or to the trash. And then I'm also getting rid of these. So with my new job, I ended up buying a new purse that I can store my laptop in because I have to carry my laptop to and from home, you know. And so I realized I had two of these because I couldn't find one of them, I guess, and I bought a second one. And the SPF is most definitely expired. I didn't love it, and I found a better alternative to put sunscreen on top of my makeup. So these in the trash. They're both pretty full, so I do feel like that was a bit wasteful. That's okay. Okay, what else we got? Everything else is pretty much like more color stuff, more interesting stuff. I did finish the nail polish. This is from OPI, and it is the shade The Sun Never Sets. And I'm very glad that it's over because it is not my shade. Alright, we do have a few samples, so let me go through those. I have no idea where they're from. I can probably tell you. I'm pretty sure some of them are from, yeah, from this one from Charlotte Tilbury. So I have 14 Deep, and then I have 4 Fair Clear. So I finished with those little samples, and I think there was another sample. And this one is from a different one. Can't tell you which one it's from, but I finished it. I think it was YSL. I might be wrong. Alright, we do have a few other products left, and then we're wrapping it up here. I do have the Rare Beauty Primer, which I've already repurchased. I do have the Tinted Lip Balm from NYX. This was in this shade, Going Viral, number 4. I didn't love this formula, so I won't repurchase. And then I have this one from Charlotte Tilbury, just a medium in the Pillow Talk medium. And finally finished it. It's a little, but I'm done. And finally, I have my number 7 powder, which I do have one left. This one's getting harder and harder to find. I'm hoping I can buy it on Target online, but they'll no longer sell it in store. Maybe now that Ulta's gone, maybe they will bring it back in store. But I'm gonna see if I can find it online. But this one's getting harder and harder to buy, the number 7. It's supposed to be a dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury one, I've been told. But I've never had the Charlotte Tilbury one, so I can't really tell you, but I've been told. Okay. Those are all my empties. I know for sure I have something. Oh, that's not true. A little spoiler alert for my project pan. I finished the shadow. I'm gonna leave it out here because I have to like talk about it in the project pan, but I finished a little powder eyeshadow. It was just like a clear matte that I was using to like set my eyeshadow primer, but we finished an eyeshadow. And that's pretty much it, guys. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.